What is going on, everybody? Kyle with Finance Bro here, back with another video. We have some interesting stuff to talk about today as far as the stock market is concerned. We have a lot of interesting plays that we're going to be picking up on and be taking a look at as far as what I'm going to be buying and all of that in between. If you guys haven't already, I want to recommend you guys join our free Discord with the first link down in the description below. Literally free. You can go in there, start chatting today. We have free alerts, all kinds of different access to different benefits. And if you really want to get even more alerts and more value, you guys can join our premium access membership, which of course is right in here with this link, or you can go to the Join Us tab and we have all different types of pricing tiers that you guys can choose from that is affordable to you guys. But let's talk about what is going on in the markets right now. This is the big story as of today. Elon Musk has officially regained his spot as the world's richest person. So Tesla CEO has now benefited from a 100% rally in the electric car maker stock from its low in January. We're now seeing a huge bump in the overall price of Tesla stock on the day today, just up over 5% in just under a day. And that is purely riding off of some of this news about Elon Musk rising back to the top, being the richest person in the world. And again, Tesla is known to react to moves like this simply because of the retail sentiment that is surrounded by this stock. Now, the big question is, are we going to see this movement continue, or is this a kind of overreaction to a piece of news on what is really considered kind of a relatively slow news day? Now, as you can see here, we can kind of take a look at this chart. The price action is still significantly above the 4 MA lines that I like to use, or EMA lines rather, that I like to use in order to determine momentum, right? So the overall momentum of this stock is very bullish right now. Keeping all of that in mind, however, though, we could see a potential move in the pre-market hours of tomorrow's session. Today's Monday, tomorrow's Tuesday. We could see a push down into those lower halves, seeing a little bit of movement there as well. Now, keeping all of this in mind, guys, Tesla is still, in my opinion, a long-term play for my personal risk tolerance. I picked up a bunch of shares actually just back here on this trading session on Friday due to the really low RSI that we saw just in the kind of the morning market session. And now we're really starting to trend back upwards. Again, really good spot play right there for a nice bounce towards the upside. And the question is now, are we going to continue this upward trend, or are we going to come back down for some more consolidation? With the overall market trends the way they're working right now, I wouldn't be surprised if we continue to see further types of patterns that we saw in previous market sessions, like these ones back here, February 21st, February 22nd, and even the 23rd, right? Lots of choppy conditions, no clear direction really being made, and just overall choppy conditions in general. Now, guys, the overall stock market, as we all know, is kind of rebounding, right, from one of the worst weeks apparently of 2023, just not too long ago, and now we're starting to really see a lot of momentum here on the day. We can actually head over to the S&P 500 index, otherwise known as SPY, and take a look here. We're having a nice little bounce here in the intraday, but again, we just did not finish off as strong as I would have liked us to at the end of the day. So I'm expecting a red open on tomorrow with the overall S&P 500 index, unless news were to change that in any given capacity. It just kind of depends on what happens, right? But overall, this was the movement that we were looking at, and again, most of it is still in a very much big bearish momentum kind of area that we've been looking at over the last couple of months. Some of the big players that we're looking at right now, Chegg actually has some very interesting stuff going on right now. Price target still looking very good for this stock. We have seen a massive sell-off of this overall stock down to about $15.82. Again, it's getting to that point where this is one of those kind of more long-term swing style plays. Again, I'll probably sell off a couple of shares here or there and seeing what we can do with that in general as well, if it hits down to that $15.50 range, down to kind of where a stop loss might be necessarily to make. But overall, this is kind of what we've been seeing in the last couple of days and months. But either way, let me know what you guys think about all of this. Make sure to join our free Discord if you haven't already, guys, with the first link down in the description below. But other than that, that's all I have for you guys today. I'm Kyle with Finance Bro. Take it easy.